side.
Yeah, here we go. We're another airstrip on the road, on the Nullarbor. So I guess if we saw a plane, we'd have to stop because it lands in the middle of the road, see? We'll go all this way. There should be another. Yeah, you can pull in or pull over anyway if you saw a plane.
See, I'm filming here. See, it's like a line where those clouds stop. It's quite funny. It's like...
See, there's nothing in front of us, nothing behind us. It's just us.
Yeah.
And nothing behind us. Look out the back window, darling.
So here we are crossing the Nullarbor. My honey's still driving. She's been driving since this morning. Probably we'll end up clocking up about 180 k's by the time we get to the next town. But it's we're just saying how lucky we are to be doing this trip, and even though we're not stopping and really seeing any sights, it's lovely just sitting here, driving the Nullarbor and just sitting back, enjoying the scenery. There are lots of people we know
And telling me to stop driving fast.
yeah.
They're going to go at me.
Well, she's losing control of the vehicle.
Crap.
Starting to sway like
Rubbish.
nobody's business because of the wind.
Don't believe him.
Yeah, a lot of people we know are working today, so we've got we're going. We're very, very lucky that we've got this opportunity, and we're just sitting here enjoying what the country has to offer.
Here we go. We need to be careful of camels, emus, and kangaroos. Look at that weed on the side of the road. It's a change of scenery, but it looks like a fluffy carpet. It's so dry and desolate out here. You don't see anything. Although we've seen 7 eagles. Yeah. We'll have to try and get a photo of one next time. Anyway, I love that green weed on the side of the road. Just going over Mandurah Pass, like it drops down there in the valley. We can't see any water though, but anyway, we're now here at Mandurah. I think we're going to stop for
I think
fuel.
it's Mandurah.
Sorry, Mandurah. We're going to stop for fuel and lunch.
We've stopped off at Mandurah, which is another little roadhouse just for lunch, but we made our own. We've just parked here and we've actually made our own lunch, just some Corinne actually made them, melted cheese toasties, which was nice. Saved us a few dollars buying it. But anyway, so we're just here at the moment. Corinne's just having a coffee, and then we're going to hit the road again. Arrived in Eucla for the night. This is where we're staying. It's our little spot here. But and the ocean's actually just over there. You'll probably see it, which is nice. But I've just realised that, which I think I realised back in Esperance, that this the inside back tyre is flat. So we've been running on one tyre for quite a lot of kilometres. I'm a bit worried about that now, so we're just going to take it easy, and not sure, we just have to wait and try to get it fixed. But we're going to Ceduna, and that's about 500 kilometres away, so we're going to have to just take it easy for 500 kilometres.
Just pulling up at the Ceduna quarantine station here. Oh, here comes the bloke now. I better turn it off, darling.
Yeah. Day 15. We're heading to the South Australian border. It's about 20 kilometres down the road. That's where we stayed the night. I am worried about this tyre down here, the inner one. So we're going to just take it really slowly today. I don't mean to harp on about it, but our tyre, we thought we'd be a bit smart and try to fill it with air just in case it had a slow leak. But believe it or not, the the service station here at Ukla doesn't,
All the caravans.
with all the caravans and everything, doesn't have an air hose. Nearest air hose is Border Town. And luckily also Corinne remembered that to get rid of our fruit, so she chucked all our apples out this morning and some salad. It's just so, because it's how much of a fine is it, did you say?
Oh, a lot of money. I'm not sure, but a lot of money.
Anyway, we're on our way to Sindjura. Sindjura. Yeah, so we're on our way to Sindjura.
Sindjura, not Sindjura.
Sindjura, that's what I said. Which is about 500 kilometres, so another big day driving. And hopefully we'll...
Police station. Ambulance nursing centre.
Hopefully we'll be able to get this tyre fixed. We woke up to a foggy morning and we're on the Nullarbor again, heading to Sindjura, and you can see, it's clearing up a bit now. It's a little bit foggy on the road.
We're heading to Border Town, which is just a couple of k's up the road on the border of South Australia and Western Australia.
So we're coming up now to the border, South Australian border. No requirement to stop here. So maybe you need to turn right to this place, this servo. It's called Border Village, and over here is where they're doing, I think, over their quarantine over there for COVID entering the Western Australian border. But entering South Australia, it doesn't appear that we need to have a test. I just put some air in this time. It seems to be holding air at the moment, so Quinn's going to find out if they can fix it here. If not, we'll go get it fixed, check it out in Sindjura, and go from there. Big kangaroo there. Can you see him? Yes, we can see him. There he is. There's a big kangaroo holding something. It might be a can, or it could be a coffee. There's a big kangaroo. I'm just here, just not far from Border Village, on the Great Australian Bight. It's a beautiful spot here. People look like they've died here. There's one there. There's another lady here. Two ladies, Sandy. Yeah, two ladies. Sorry, and another lady here. Three women. So it's interesting. So where are we going?
On the Nullarbor National Park. And these are the cliffs of the Great Australian Bight.
And it's where the desert meets the sea.
Yeah.
There's our vehicle over there.
Yeah. Look at that.
What were you going to say? It's a breeding ground.
Yeah, for the southern right whales.
Okay.
And there's seals down here and osprey, which is a bird.
Okay. So on the Nullarbor Plains, just in the Nullarbor Plains, what they call the treeless plains.
Just pulling up over here. Looks like at the servo.
It's called Nullarbor.
Michael's hungry and so am I. I'd love a hamburger. Yeah, just pulling into the servo. A bit dusty.
I just had to fix my tyre, pump more air into that tyre, so I'm going to have to get it looked at. Just keep having to put air in it. And, don't feed the dingoes. So that's the original Nullarbor Roadhouse.
Yeah. Oh, this one here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, watch out for the camels, wombats and kangaroos for the next 92 Ks. Darling.
Yep, I will.
Just had a big fat hamburger, which was nice. Still driving on the Nullarbor Plain. As you can see, it's just non-stop flat road, straight, no trees. But over that way is cliffs and the ocean.
This was our home last night, so it's not a bad little place. And that tyre seems to be holding air now, so it's one less drama. As you can see, we're just about to click over, and there we go, our 3,000 kilometre. Welcome aboard again, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it's a balmy 17.5 degrees outside. We're on the air highway, heading to Port Augusta. Hope you're enjoying your trip.
Oh, look at this wide load just pulling over. Oh God, he's all over the road. Jeez, have a go at that. Whoa.
Pipe there that provides water to the outback, and where we were last night, where we stayed last night, comes from Port Lincoln. It's about 500 and something. It's just gone under the ground there. It's coming back here. It's about 500 and something kilometres long. It goes all the way long and long and long. Imagine how long that must have taken to build. So Bridgestone out somewhere, I'm not sure where. Just getting the tyre fixed because it keeps going down. I thought we sort of sorted it, but we hadn't. We've arrived in Port Augusta. I'm just waiting for Corinne to see if we can get a site for the night. It does look promising because everything's full. This happened yesterday in Ceduna. Everyone's travelling. There's so many people, so many caravans, so many camper vans, and now trying to get a site for the night without really booking ahead is almost impossible. So obviously people decide to travel Australia rather than because they can't travel overseas, so it's all happening. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So you got us a site?
In Port Augusta, this is the last powered site at this park with a capacity of 300 people. And that's what's here tonight. We've got number 13. But they just told me where Coles and Woolies was, so let's go.
Okay. Got to film where we stayed last night, Port Augusta. We were just over there, but we just about to go, and I just remembered before we left that I need to just quickly film to show you where we stayed last night. So it's actually quite okay here. It's quite nice. Nice little spot. So we're now off to Adelaide to visit Corinne's auntie. Corinne's Auntie Kay.
This is the harbour.
We're leaving Port Augusta.
Yeah.
And we're heading now to Adelaide, or a suburb outside of Adelaide.
To see Auntie Kay.
There you go. So it looks like they're going to put another bridge in here. This one gets a bit chockers. So there'll end up being two bridges here. Anyway. So we've got about 306 kilometres to go. about 3.5 hours of driving. So we're not so bad compared to the last few days, about 500 plus, and 6-7 hours of driving. So this one, they get a little bit easier, the trips from now on. Except there's one day, I think, when we go from Adelaide to Broken Hill, I think that's about another 5 or 6 hour trip. But anyway, sit back and enjoy the ride. I believe those mountains in the distance there, which are really, really nice, are the Flinders Ranges. And they just go and go and go their way. Yeah, they are. Very nice.
Maybe when you get a bit closer too, darling.
I need to probably take a photo. They're really nice.
Oh, okay.
There's something big coming up here. Some big buggers or something. We'll
Why
see
are
them
they
in
stopped? Why can't we just keep going?
because they're probably that wide they take up the whole thing.
No, they
This
don't.
might be a good opportunity to film this out here. Beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Is it coming? I could take a photo here. Can you film it? What's coming?
There we go, we've just pulled over on the side of the road because we're waiting for these big buggers to pass. Check out that. Whatever they are. They look like some space labs.
For the first time in 3,000 kilometres of driving, and goodness knows how much, hours on the road, we're finally overtaking our first vehicle. That's it. It's looking very dry out here on the way to South Australia. According to Corinne's auntie, they haven't had any rain since September last year. So, yeah, it's looking very brown.
As you can see, it's raining. First bit of lots of rain actually. We're heading on our way to Snowtown, South Australia, before we get to Arnie Caves.
Yeah, of course. Alright, well,
Yeah.
I'll let you go then to figure that all out. It's getting pretty dark here anyway. We need to take some inside.
Okay, love you. Thanks for showing us blue.
Okay, love you too. Tell Dad I said love you.
Okay, bye, darling.
Okay, bye.
Bye, honey.
Love you too, Tel. We've just found out Finn's flight's been cancelled. You probably can't. Oh yes, you can. Flight's been cancelled. The Cathay Pacific route from Hong Kong to Sydney. So we're just going to have to check out what we can do now. But I think our options are incredibly limited. But anyway, I'll click on there's a link here about special ticketing guidelines, but they don't really. All they're saying is, we're sorry, we know it's inconvenient, we're waiving the ticket change and refund fees. So you can make plans easy. It was cancelled due to operational reasons. So I was on a chat support line from Webjet for about 2 hours. I wasn't spending the whole 2 hours there. We were speaking to Finn during that time as well. And he said that he'd leave it open because he had to escalate it. Well, at 2:25 a.m. this morning, I didn't know until I got up about 8. They'd actually closed it. So I'd have to go through all that again. I did find another link where the one I used last time to rebook. So I've rebooked it. I put a request in. If my memory serves me correctly, it took them a few weeks to get back to me last time. So I guess that's all I can do at the moment, and we just have to sit and wait. But I'll have to let Finn know that as well. So we're here currently in the Barossa Valley. My honey's playing a game here on the iPad, and we're heading to Harndorf. And Quinn's going to meet her cousins at around about 2:30 for afternoon tea. So that's today's plan. We stay in Harndorf and then we head to Mildura tomorrow. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is our place that we're staying at in Barossa Valley, the caravan park. There's our beast there. And it's actually quite nice. It's tree. It's not too many vans now. I don't think there was a lot here anyway. But yeah, it's sort of the back there. So that's quite nice. So we're in the Barossa Valley. We just stayed here overnight and we're heading to Harndorf. There's a few grapes there, but we see lots of grapes where we live anyway. But there's your typical Barossa Valley grapes. There'll be some vineyard, but it's quite a pretty little drive along here, and we should be there in just over an hour. How pretty is this? It's really nice. We've just left where we stayed last night in the caravan park. What was it?
Oh, well, actually it was the Barossa, yeah.
But what was the town called?
I think it's Duryopta.
Yes, it had a funny name, didn't it?
It is.
Anyway, this is our drive to Harndorf, which is really pretty. It's a really pretty little drive. So it's like this all the way. It'd be nice. We were in Harndorf back in, I think it was around about 1995. So it's been 26 years since we've been here. So it'd be interesting to see how much it's changed. Mind you, I can't really remember much, but a cuckoo clock shop. That's all I can really remember. Anyway, let's. We've got about an hour. Yeah, probably about an hour to get there. We're here at the Eden Valley Lookout. It's Eden Valley there. And can you see how absolutely brown it is? It's just terrible. They're in terrible drought. We've got fire restrictions everywhere. Everything's just so brown, a complete contrast to at home, where everything's so green. It heaps of rain. I haven't had any decent rain here for at least around 6 to 8 months. They get a little bit of rain, but it's just touches the dirt and that's about it. So it's very, very incredibly dry, but beautiful to look out on.
Just coming into Mount Pleasant. Lovely little village. All these beautiful villages on the way to Harndorf. Look at that gorgeous maybe find a side street to go up and wow.
We're in Harndorf, as you could probably tell by the German music, and it's just quite a beautiful little town. We're just going to stop and look for something to eat, but in the meantime Prince is talking to Inga, who we're meant to meet up, that's her cousin, to see if we can catch up with her here while we're here. Okay, what's happening?
Yeah, she said this one over here is better. That one, the Harndorf house.
Okay, and what's she going to do?
Yeah, she's going to meet us, but she said order, because I don't know whether she'll have lunch.
Okay. So
but she'll have coffee with us.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on.
So we go over there?
Yeah.
Day 19. We're here at Harndorf, or actually Bel Air, which is near Harndorf. This is the caravan park that we stayed in last night. It's quite nice, very quiet, very bushy. There's our beast today. There's my honey. Good morning.
Come back from the toilet.
What happened?
I come back from the toilet all happy.
We're going a different way.
Oh, that's good. Just leaving Bel Air National Park Caravan Park, and we're on our way to Mildura. It's just absolutely beautiful around here. Look at it.
Is it up there in the tree?
You can see, but through the trees there's there you go, Adelaide City, which isn't far, obviously. Yeah, there you go. We've got to go right, darling.
Yeah.
We might even go to the city, I'm not sure. There we go, we're coming into the city. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And wow, look at that. I don't know if you'll be able to make it any better. I mean, I can't really see the city in this screen. Just left Truro, where we got a pie and a coffee and a chocky donut, a strawberry one for my honey. And now we're just coming down this hill and look around. It's just all like desert with trees. Check out this river.
Walkery or something. We're just going to go check this. There's a dump point up here too. That's the way we don't need to. We're just going up to have a look at this silo art. There's some sort of artwork, I think, on a silo. So we're just going to go check that out. But Green asked me just to film some of the street because she thought it looked really nice. Walkery, it's called. The town's called Walkery. And I would say that must be it up there. So we just stopped at Waikery, and there's a little walk here, and that's the Murray River you can see down there. It's quite a beautiful view. How are we, darling?
On the Murray River.
There she is.
That's lovely, isn't it?
It is.
Imagine staying in that caravan park.
Is that Caravan Park?
Yeah,
Or is it just where people pull up?
maybe where people pull up, but
Yeah, imagine
still,
waking up
it's
to
a
that.
Great spot.
I reckon. Goes all the way up there. Got a couple of photos. We're just leaving Renmark, and there's this bridge here. And that's the Murray River.
It's very thin.
And my honey's driving, and she's got to negotiate this, but that's okay. It's 30 k's an hour. She's right. Probably more room than what you probably think. 3 metres, I think they said, wide. But that's she's driving like an old woman. She's got a chit on the steering wheel.
The museum.
There's a museum down there.
Oh, there's another.
There's a mural-y thing up here. And some silos. It's like
This
a
would be the steamship town.
river, yeah, like a river. Yeah, because I'm sure they do like paddle. What do I call it? Steamboats on the
Murray.
On the Murray, yeah. No, we're not at Mount Panorama. We are not sure where. Exiting a fruit fly suspension area. What does it say? So we're going to go into the big Dunlop. No fruit fly, yeah, so I'm not sure what that's about. Oh, there you go. Just went through it. Oh, here we go. There's something up here. Is that border? Is this the border here? Yep,
We have to go in there.
No, I don't think so. Doesn't say you have to. That doesn't look like there, no, but that's for trucks, I'd say. No entry, see? Don't go in there. I'd say that's for entering into South Australia. There you go, I think we just crossed the border. The sign saying welcome to Victoria. Sorry about that. But we know for sure now we're definitely in Victoria. 116 from Mildura. And this truck should indicate both left, right and left again to say thank you to Corinne for pulling over. There he goes, right, left. There you go, I told you. That's Truckee saying thank you. And now, you know you're in Victoria now compared to Western Australia and even South Australia, but particularly Western Australia. Have a go at the rubbish here. Like, when was this ever last probably cleaned up? Disgusting. Anyway, just stopping for a toilet break.
Oh, on our way to Mildura, in fact, there's only 18 k's to go. But can you see this dust storm over here on the right-hand side?
Yes, we can see it.
We've been warned of these dust storms all the way, for the last hour or so. And we've just seen one in the paddock over here.
Zoom in a bit.
Yeah, I've zoomed in. Yeah. Yeah, see? Hopefully it doesn't come. Looks, it's coming this way, but we'll pass it before it gets here.
This is the caravan park that we're staying in Mildura. It's pretty much a standard caravan park. Here's our baby. It's nice enough.